Okay. Quick short stream. Oh, it is. Oh, it's over here. Hello. It's intentional. Like this is my Star Trek blog, so unless you watch Star Trek, you probably wouldn't get it, and people who watch Star Trek probably wouldn't realize it either. But the color is the color that's used on the screens of the machines that they use. I say screens or monitors because it's not real, right? But they push some buttons and things happen and whatever. And so there's a certain combination of colors that are used. There's a shade of purple, which I thought was too harsh. It was a very Easter shade of purple. And then there's this shade of red, which I found to be a little less harsh on the eyes. The same thing with the word continue on the top right hand corner. That's I believe I picked it because that is the actual color of the insignia dots that are that let you know the rank of each officer on the starship. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm adding this image here. Just hold on for 1 second. Every day, every day I watch and then review an episode of ooh, what am I doing? an episode of Star Trek, and so this is my review for today. Today I'll watch an episode and write the review tomorrow, etc., etc., etc. So I watched this one this morning, and so I'm just finishing up. I got all my images. I got everything except for, did they really say that? So that's the part I need to get, and where I get that from is over to here. Okay. Okay, let's pick this one. And let's remove. I don't need her last name. I just want her first name. We don't need no last names here. Let me see if there's one more I want to use. I like this one. Oh, there's several actually that I like. Okay. Let's take this one. I think the one I just grabbed happens before this, so let's put it here. Yeah, let's remove this. Let's remove this, and then let's put this one, and then I really like this one. This was the end scene. Well, kind of the end scene. There's actually a scene after this, but I'm gonna change this to just be like, I don't need all of this. Just mud will do. Oh, so what have you been up to? I've had so much happen to me in like the last couple days. I don't even know what to think or where to begin. Like, I had the managing editor of a writing magazine email me just a few days ago to say, like, if I ever wanted to write something for their magazine, they would love to A, read it, and B, publish it in the magazine, which was like, I still can't believe that happened. Is this good to go? You know what, let me just check the settings real quick. Make sure my SEO is right. It is. Okay. So I am good to go here. Didn't I hit... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Continue is what I need. I will send it now. Boom. Done. So... See, every day since February 26th, I have watched and reviewed an episode. So, on day... So 2 days from today, so not Sunday, but either Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to write a review of how the first 10 episodes have gone. Because the first season is 30 episodes, so I figure I can either do every 15 or every 10. Yes, this is the original. So I'm watching from 1966. This is the season that I'm watching, and so I'm up to and one of the things I will say right off the bat is the portrayal of women is mind-boggling to me. Like, I've watched this series, I would say, multiple times in my lifetime. I mean, it's only been around for almost 50 something years. And also, hi, Raven writes, hello and welcome. But it's just, I'm watching it through a different lens, through a different understanding of the show, and present series versus past series. And I was watching an interview of the cast from Picard, who just, they're right now releasing the final season of that series, only 3 seasons. And one of the things that many of them have spoken about, and Picard specifically, is the love-hate relationship that he had and they had from the Next Generation with Gene Roddenberry, who's the creator of Star Trek, and who really had a lot to say about what the storylines were, how the characters interacted with each other. He was like the final word. And so it wasn't until, unfortunately, it's terrible to say, but it wasn't until he died that the Next Generation was able to do more with the women, because in the original series, that Star Trek, you can see just how these women were clearly there to be over sexualized and toys and tools for the men, with the exception of Uhura, which again is very interesting because she's black. She was over sexualized no differently than the blonde white women in the show. However, because of her rank, her character is very different. It does come with its own level of authority, strength, and power. She is, aside from the Yeoman, the only female on the bridge who has that title and authority. Yeah. It was progressive, but it was also, it had its problems. We just put it like that. Like, one of the episodes that I just recently saw, which was called I think it was Where No Man Has Gone Before, which was strange to me. It had to do with ESP and humans who have ESP, and apparently it's a normal thing. Like people were tested to see on where they were on the spectrum of just how much ESP they had. Like, could they just read your mind, or could they move things too? And the level of vitriol and hatred in this quote unquote other, if you had ESP, to the point where it was like kill or be killed situation. Like when these two characters were experiencing high levels of ESP, it was like kill them now, which is crazy to me, just because the whole point of Star Trek is to explore and all these things. So it's okay to have a Vulcan and to explore and discover these aliens, but when it's your own kind and they're experiencing ESP, instead of being amazed and in wonder at the possibilities that others can inherit, this thing that allows you to read faster, learn faster, be so advanced, the response from Spock is like, if you don't kill this ESP now, he's going to get bored with us and kill us later. It was just like, I was like, whoa, what is happening? That's not what I expected. Chill. Okay, so let's go back to the dashboard. And I want to say right here. So yeah, this is what I was working on earlier, which is where I'm just going to kind of do a few key points that I picked up and noticed from episode 0 to episode 9. And I'm going to do this in 10 episode intervals, at least for the first season. If I feel like it's too much, like I don't have much to say in 3 supplemental things, then I'll probably do like every 15 episodes. But if I continue to watch 1 episode a day, then I will get through the entire original series in 80 days, basically, because it's 80 episodes. Okay, so I've done that. Now let's go over here. I have like 4 different Substacks that I bounce around in. So yeah, this is me bouncing around. I just want to see how the post 75. I can't believe in 24 hours I got 75 votes. Like that's still. Oh wait, what was the results? I didn't even look. 69 to 31. Okay. I'm expecting it to lean further on the side of yes than no, especially because I've redone all of the posts so that everything is going to start releasing now twice a week versus once a week. And so the next thing that I wanted to start doing today that I can start doing is book 2. Just because I want to be able to hopefully plan out as much of the year as I can. So if something like I keep making the joke, but like if I was to die tomorrow, this blog would essentially live on for the entire calendar year and no one would know I was dead because I've already programmed. I will have already like scheduled the entire year, and so no one would have the foggiest or hint that something happened to me because it's all done. Okay, so let me think how I want to do this. Let me think. I gotta find where the pictures are. And then I gotta go to... Do I have it here actually? I might not even need to go searching for it. Right, I should have it right here. So I'm gonna be doing the second book. Just gonna grab the text. Yes, dark and morbid, but well-intentioned. So for those who don't know, Raven writes, I am working on a twist to the classic Wizard of Oz series. And alongside my doing that, I am intending on reading the entire series that is up on the public domain. So if you're not aware, all of the L. Frank Baum books are on the public domain. I link them all here, as well as almost all of the Ruth Plumly Thompson books. So they are all linked here as well. And then there are 2 of the Jack Snow books. So these are all books that are considered in the canon of the Oz series. You know, they have the legal authority, blah, blah, blah. So, and they're all in the thing. So, every week, every Saturday at 6 a.m., I release a chapter. We're only on book 1. We are only on chapter 8 of book 1. But yesterday, I decided to send out a poll to, I have 400 plus subscribers to this. So there's at least 400 of us who are reading this together, if you will, because I figured other people might want to read it too. So I thought, let me put it out there, see what happens. I wasn't expecting 400 plus, but here we are. So I put a poll out to see if it would be okay if we increased the rate with which we are reading each book, because at this pace, I started this in January. We would not have finished book 1 until the end of June. So it would have taken us 6 months to read The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, the first book. And that would mean I would only be reading 2 books a year. And with there being I think almost 30 books in the canon that's in the public domain, and then in the next 3 decades, more of them would enter the public domain. So I would be adding to this list. No. So I was like, and so my decision initially was that we would finish out the first book in the 6 months. And then when book 2 started in July, I would just, regardless of what anyone felt, I would implement, we're going to read 2 chapters a week. So that would cut the time in half. So instead of taking 6 months, it would only take 3 months to read a book, which means that I could get through 4 books a year versus 2 books a year. But I felt the itch of man, I would really want to start reading books that I haven't read before in the Oz series. So I sent out this poll yesterday, increase the read. And so far, I've got 75 votes. As you can see, it is yes to increase the chapters by one per week. So I've already done it. I've already, this is what I did, I think, last night. I was like, you know what? I have a feeling this is going to lead towards yes, even if people keep voting between now and when the poll closes Monday morning. So everything is already updated to be twice a week. So now, instead of this taking us all the way through the end of June and starting book 2 in July, we're actually going to be starting book 2 in the first week of May. So this, by doing this, we bumped this up 2 months. So it's going to throw things off slightly. But one of the questions that I'm going to be asking at the end of book 1 is, if we take a break, how long should our break be? So the first question is, do you want to take a break, or do you want us to like finish book 1 and then right into book 2? Or should we take like 1 week, 2 weeks, or a month break and then start the next book? So I'm giving, the people who are reading along with me that opportunity. If they decide to take a break or not, it'll be good for me just to take a break, really. And recently I actually just bought, because I have the series in like this fancy box set, but I wanted to get what I'm actually putting on the computer. So this is the actual, it's the 100th anniversary, but it's the original illustrated first edition. So this will have all of the illustrations that I will be using. And this is the second book, by the way, The Marvelous Land of Oz. So this is the one that I'm going to be doing right now on stream. You will be watching how I put all of these chapters like this together. And I think I'm going to keep it in this, what do you call it? Actually, hold on. I don't want to show my email on stream, right? Let me do this somewhere else. But I want to make sure that it looks nice. So, okay. And if you want to sign up for any of these, let me know. I've got 4 different Substacks, right? So I've got this one. My main one, obviously, is this one. So this one, I release one. You get 1 email a week every Wednesday. You also get an email on the first of the month, which is an update email. And starting next week, Friday, guess what? Friday Fiction is back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is back. I wrote 2.5k words this past Wednesday, and I intend on finishing that story this week off stream or whatever on my own, and then releasing it on Friday. And my hope is every 2 weeks I'm going to be releasing a Friday fiction story. I've already got how I'm going to do it. I'm using Curio Fiction, so I'm going to be writing 10 Curio Fiction short stories, which will then be put into a collection, a Curio Fiction collection, that I'm then going to put on Amazon, etc., etc. That probably won't happen until next year, like spring or summer of 2024. But this year, my goal is to write 10 short stories, anywhere between 2,000 and 5,000 words. Like no shorter than 2,000 and no longer than 5. So it's going to be anywhere between 20,000 and 50,000 words when it's done. Okay. So what? Oh yeah, and then the other one I have is, if you don't know, I'm a gamer, and so I have a Substack that's just for gaming, and then the one that I was just working on is this one. So I've got 4 that I'm stupidly juggling right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 Substacks, each of them very unique and different. So if you want to sign up for any of them, you totally can. And they each have a different, like, so far this one, Brave Bird, is the only one that doesn't have a regular schedule of when I release something. It's kind of like when I feel like it. But these 3 all do have a set, like, I know that I have something coming out for these at a certain time, blah blah blah. Okay, so here is the book. Here is the book. And what I'm gonna do is come to the dashboard, and I need to see how I did it last month, so I copy exactamo. Let's come here, and then I think I already did this one. I think if I just check here, yeah, I believe that post is this one. Yes, it is. So I need to do whatever comes after that, which is, I think I just start with the chapters, honestly. Yeah, okay, so let's just start doing the chapters, and I'm going to do them in the same fashion. So it's going to be the chapter number, 2 hyphens, The Marvelous Land of Oz, and then in the subtitle is going to be the title of the chapter in all caps. That is the cadence that we are going to do, and I think it starts on May 6th. So I'm going to open a calendar now on my phone. I've got so many like things open here. Okay, so let's look at May. So we're gonna do every Saturday and Wednesday. Did I already get... Here we go. The Marvelous Land of Oz is here. Okay. Was it in all caps? Gosh. The chapter numbers is in all caps, but the other thing isn't. Okay, so we're gonna do chapter 1. Marvelous Land of Oz, and then where is it? Okay, I wonder if I can just have this out so that I can see it as I go and I don't have to keep jumping back and forth. Let's do that. Marvelous Land of Oz, chapter images. I think it's under here. Which one is it? Why isn't it here? I must not have downloaded it. Okay, well, let's download it now. And let's open it up. Okay, good. And now I can see the chapter titles as I go. Scrolling. Oh, I wish it didn't do it this way. This is gonna slow me down a bit. Actually, hold on. This one's gonna be a bit different because of how the images are. But let's do this first. Tip manufacturers pumpkin head. And I gotta see what it looks like. I think I do the audio first. Okay, let's add the audio embed, which I already have because I downloaded like everything that I could find, because unfortunately one day when I was setting up the first book, the place where I was getting the audio files for each chapter, that site went down. And I was freaking out because I thought it was like gone forever, but the site eventually did come back up. But what it taught me was, don't assume something is going to be there forever. Like, if you have it now, get all of it now. So because of that, I learned my lesson. So I've got the audio files for everything, because I was like, if this thing goes down again and I don't have it, whew, I would be mad. And these are all because it's in the public domain. Where I get these like audio files and all that stuff is also like free to use or whatever. Okay, so there's the audio for the chapter, and now I do the actual thing. But this is where things get interesting, because yep, that's the one I want. because of this. And I'm going to keep this because initially I would just cut around here and just keep the heading. Which, do I want to do that? Well, wait. Now you got me thinking that maybe that's what I want to do instead. Let me see how difficult it would be. Hold on, I'm gonna try to do a quick like cut and paste situation here. Okay, let's copy. What? New from clipboard. Okay, here we go. And now let's zoom out. I kind of want to get rid of this. How ugly would this look? I think that would look fine. All right. Quit. Okay, we're gonna try something different. Let's see what this looks like. Where did I just save that though? Oh crap. I just did a thing and I don't know where I saved it. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I really have no idea. Where did I just... Well, that was stupid. Hold on. Now I gotta find recents. Okay. I can find it. I just needed to do this. Okay, here it is. So let me move it. I don't know where I saved it, but thank goodness for the recents folder. Yes, I'm sure. I don't even know why. Okay, so now it should be where I need it. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. iDrive, Substack, Young Wizard, second book, chapter images. I'm not too mad about that. I think that's better actually than having the words, because I kind of want the words to always just be what I copy paste versus on the page situation. So let's do it this way. The thing that's gonna suck is normally I would just drag all the way down. So I don't know what it's gonna do when I paste. Like, is it gonna... Oh, it did. It only pasted one of the images. Well, blow me down. Okay. Well, I don't want you to do that then. The frig. Okay. Oh, it did it. Why did it do that? Yeah, this might take me a bit longer to structure than the other one. I wonder if there's a way... Oh, see, the reason I want to keep it this way is because it'll then tell me where I need to place the images. If I did it where it was like no images and just the words, then it would be a bit difficult for me to know where do I insert the images. So it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But anyway, let's just move on. Let's just move on to the next image. And then do. think I can close this for now. Oh, right here. I will name the fellow Jack Pumpkinhead. Okay, so the last two images will go down here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take liberties and move that up here just because I don't want two images, one on top of the other. Okay, so at the bottom, oh, that's why I needed that still. I just remembered. At the bottom of every thing, I have a little thing, this right here. Although I could put this, why don't I put this in the footer? Is there a reason? I know why. Because the footer is just for email purposes, and this is so that people who who come about the thing outside of an email, this is for them. So that's why I don't put it in the and I bold the second sentence like so. Okay, so now this one is done, and now I can, oh wait, I need to do stuff in the settings now that they give us SEO capabilities. Now how do I SEO these again? I'm gonna have to edit this to find out. I can't remember. Let's go to the settings, look at the SEO. So I do Oz1 chap ch2, so this will be Oz2 ch1, like this. So it's the second Oz book, chapter 1. And then I think I do the, oh, I didn't do that with this, but I will. I'm gonna, oh, I wonder if I should keep this heading like this. Normally I would put the picture, but that looks so nice. I think I'm gonna leave that. Watch me now. Hey, work. Okay, so the SEO is good. Everything else is good. So now I can schedule it. So this is for everyone, and I'm going to schedule it for May 6th at 6 a.m. All right, Silent Willow, thanks for stopping by briefly. Yeah, I'm gonna be signing off soon. I can't really do that long of a stream, at least not today. Okay, so this is gonna send to everyone in 2 months, which is again crazy to me because so now it's here in the great long list of all the scheduled posts. It's right here coming out May 6th. And now I will move on to do chapter 2. I also do the Oz Gazette every first of the month, so I'm also working on the one that's going to be for April 1st, even though that's a good month away. Always good to get started. Oh, wait, did I, oh, shoot. I think I closed this by mistake. Okay. Whatever that means. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I gotta change the author of the other one. I need to go back. Just thought of it. But I created another identity, I guess you could say, where it's L. Frank Baum who is posting these. I'm not doing it under my own name, just because I feel like that's an added little thing that I do. So I have to go back to chapter 1 and change it so that it's not under my name. I think I do the same thing for the gaming one. I do it under what I use as my gamer tag or username or whatever the heck you want to call it. Okay, so now I need to do what I did with this one, which is to cut out the title. So it's Command N. Sweet. Okay. And now this time I gotta make sure I put it in the right folder so that I don't freak out about where the heck is it. Okay. It's right here. Okay, so now let's drop it in here. Chapter 1 is done. Let's do chapter 2. Upload. There it goes. Okay. I don't need to see you anymore. Let's come over here. And let's take all this. This is a longer chapter. I can tell because the length of the thing is 13 minutes. Whoops. Okay, when I hit backspace, I gotta make sure I don't do it too often. The other trick to doing this is making sure I'm not actually reading what is here, because otherwise it's going to be like a spoiler. I want to read it at the same time as everyone else, so I need to here it is. Okay. I wonder if these images are too big and I should make them smaller. You think that's too big? I should like do that. I'll leave it full size for now. I hope you're not reflecting. Right here. Actually, why do I always do that? I don't know. Alright, there's that. And then I don't want to be. Oh, I did it again. Right there. And last. last but not least is the image at the very end. And then I'm going to copy the image at the very end. This part. Just a pull quote. And we're done. Okay, so let's back to the top. Continue. Everyone can comment. And this is going to be going out on May 10th, 6 a.m. Excellent. Whoops. Let's add the audio file. Oh, why did I shut that down? I don't know. How do I, oh, here it is. Okay, never mind. Okay. Yes, I must do chapter 3 now. Oh, excuse me. I wish it didn't automatically go to where did it go? Oh, it went here. Damn it. Oh boy, I have a tickle in my throat. I think that's the end of the chapter, yeah. Jesus, what just happened? Okay. I love these little images. This is a good spot as any. Whoa, that's a big image. Okay, wait. This was one I'm definitely gonna shrink down. Jeez, a little. It's like a bookmark. And then the last two images. Okay. There's another one that's just too big. We don't need it that big. Okay. Alright, this one's ready to go. I didn't put it in the right section though. Oz 2, chapter 3. I don't think I did this for the chapter 2, did I? Don't think I did. I really should just make a checklist for myself that I do for every single one, so that way I'm sure that each one is being treated the same. I need a calendar. So this one is May 13th. A.m. Okay, I'm quickly gonna go to chapter 1 and fix this from me to this one like that. And I think this is right. Yeah, I just need to fix chapter 2 because I did not do this. Oz 2, chapter 2. Okay. Sweet. Yo. There are 24 chapters in this. You know, I love when someone unsubscribes. It just makes it easier because I rather dwindle down my 400 plus to people I know are reading it than to have, 400 plus and a small, a small number of people are reading it. Didn't I just... Oh, this person is liking and I also love that people are going back in time and liking the chapters that they've read because they see that that's something that a lot of people are doing. That's the point. just got sidetracked looking at emails, but let me see if my poll numbers went up. No, it's still just 75. That's fine. Okay. One thing though about these chapters is that they're not numbered, so I'm gonna have to start remembering what I see or what I did last, because I don't know why they're not numbered, but they're not. My phone is 100% charged. I think I'm gonna listen to some music. I just want to see how my thing is holding up. Yeah, why is my case at 1%? Like, why is it not charging? There we go. Now it's charging. That's so maybe it can't charge when the other things are there. Okay. Oh, is this Saturday? It is Saturday, okay. Usually I listen to my classical music radio station, except on Saturdays from like 1 to 4 or 12 to 4 they do an opera, so that means there's words. I listen to my classical stations to avoid words. Even if they're words in a different language, it can still be very distracting for me. So I'm like, wait, what are we listening to here? What opera is this? Does it say? Let's see. Chapter 4. Okay. 1, 2. See, this has 2, but this has 1, 2, 3, 4. So but I'm realizing where these things are will essentially tell me where these images go. So I'm going to use them as markers. 17th. I want to see if I could at least do 12 chapters before I have to go back downstairs. That might be possible. Okay, let's get to the top. Did I do the 17th already? See, this is the part where I get confused. I think that's what I'm up to. Let me check. I really should write it down. So I did do the 17th already, so I'm up to actually the 20th. So I need to unschedule and then reschedule it. You know what? I am going to take a brief pause to do just that because this is gonna get complicated if I don't. And I'm gonna do it right over here. The way I'm gonna do it is. Can I amend this to be a short date? There we go. Oh, you know what? This isn't right. Okay. I'm like, wait. I thought we were finishing before June. This is if I did it every week. So hold the phone. So we just did today the 4th and we're changing the cadence now so that it's going to be on the 4th and then I think the 8th. Yep. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, howdy. What is up? 15, 18, 22. Oh, that was wrong. Okay, so let's see if it can understand what I just did and follow suit. No. I was hoping that it could, but it doesn't get that I'm doing every Wednesday and Saturday. That's fine. 29, 158. I can do it by hand. 12, 15, 19, 22. And then the last two dates, which is really the same date, the 26th. I swear I know what this opera is. Okay, so this is going to be sent out on the 5th, on May 5th. And then this one is going to be on the 6th. And then after that, we've got 10, 13, 17, 20. This is where I need my calendar in front of me. Hello. Why is it not? It's weird. Okay, June 6, 3, 7, 10, 14, 17, 21, 24, 28, 7-1, 7-5, 7-8, 7-12, 15, 19, 22, 26. Okay. Alright, so now this will help me know like what chapter and then the date, so I'm not like repeating myself. Oh, so I'm actually going to now close this thing and I'm going to move this out of here and I'm going to move it over to use it as reference as I go. Okay, there we go. Where was I? I just need anything. so I could get this part down here. Okay, so I think I am up to Jack Pumpkinhead's Ride to the Emerald City, which is chapter 6. I don't think I'm gonna do 12 chapters. Each chapter is very time consuming to get it set up and ready to go. I think it was a fool's errand to assume I could do 12 chapters in such a short amount of time. But I'm going to do what I can. I don't need my calendar here anymore, so that's good. Especially because I have to stop and like crop the header image, which I didn't know that I was going to need to do until I started doing this and realized that I probably should. Every time I stop, it slows me down slightly. If I could move faster, I would. Trust and believe that I would. Okay, let's start right here. Stand up beside to hear the bell. Stand up beside say blah. Keep on your until you hear that bell, that final bell. There's something like hell. Doing that part at least saves me a bit of time, knowing where each image goes and not having to switch back to where I copied it from, so that helps me a bit. Then I gotta do all the SEO stuff because it doesn't do itself. $5.24. Now, the one thing that would suck is if people say they want me to send this at a later day, time of day, because then I'll have to go in and change it from 6 a.m. to whatever, because that is a question on the survey that I'm going to be doing, but that's not for me to answer, really. At least all of the chapters will be ready to go. Come on. Oh wait, I'm moving too fast. I'm supposed to add the audio. I knew this was moving too fast. Too fast, too fast. So it's Donizetti's La Favorita is what's on right now. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's start from the top and work our way to the bottom. I feel like the images are just slightly off of where they should be. Okay. Let's have a look, see at the very end here. Oh, wrong. This is gonna be one moment where I'm just gonna have to put both images. Down here. Okay, let's do the SEO stuff. Okay, chapter 7 is 527. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up and go downstairs to relieve my wife of what she's been doing. Just wanted one last look at the poll, make sure it's still 75. Okay, I can close this page. I can close this page. I can close this page. I can. Yeah, I'm gonna finish doing the chapters when I have time. I have to do chapters 8 basically through 24. And I will do that. I can close that page. Okay, so let's see, I did about an hour and a half. That was more than I had intended initially. So, yep, I think I'm gonna be here on Wednesday. And hopefully when I am, it'll be to finish up and tie up any loose ends to my Friday fiction story, because I have every intention of, like I said, putting it out next week Friday. So when I'm here on Wednesday, it should be doing editing on Wednesday, and then whatever else needs to be done on that day. But so far so good. I did what I wanted to do, which was just working on book 2. So I've got chapters 1 through 7 ready to go to the end of May basically. So I need to just do June and July, and then that should finish up book 2, and then I could rest easy for a bit, and then maybe in like May or June I will work on doing the scheduling for books 3 and 4. I'm not gonna do books 3 and 4 yet, just because I don't know what changes are gonna happen in terms of the time of day, etc., etc. So I don't want to do too much and then have to go back and edit like 50 chapters. That's just crazy. But I don't mind doing book 2 because it's just 24 chapters, not a big deal. But anyway, I will be back on Wednesday doing some editing of my first of hopefully 10 Curio Fiction short stories that I will be writing and releasing every other Friday starting next week Friday. Yeah, so thank you to anyone who was here, to Maya if you're still here, Raven Writes if you're still here, Silent Willow if you're still here, anyone who, if you're still here, till Wednesday. Have